I'm obsessed with the subject of death at the moment, actually, ladies and gentlemen, because I always have been a very morbid childhood, but particularly obsessed with it right now because I lost my grandfather recently. In some cultures, that would elicit sympathy. Let's try that again. I lost my grandfather recently. Aww. Well, you know, he was very old, he was very frail, and he died doing what he loved most. Heroin. It would be swell to see some folk burn in hell, but when they go, it's just as pleasant to know that the dead only quickly decay. They don't go around being born and reborn and rising and falling like souffle. No, the dead only quickly decay. Darkling, I listen, and for many a time I have been half in love with easeful death. I should point out, however, cautionary note, this is not a stand-up comedy show. This is a sit-down misery show. So this song is called If I Stick to Baby Gehöre. But it's much gentler in English. One man has hands that are tender, one man's incredibly strong. To which one should I surrender? My choice is bound to be wrong. I might find my ideal lover if I search both far and wide, but even then I'll discover that I'm just not satisfied. I don't know if I'll find the one I belong to, or if that's who I long to find. Most people seek one love to last for a lifetime, but that's not what I have in mind. The sun and stars don't only shine on one man, they shine on whomever's their pleasure. Their light is their own, and like them, I don't need anyone, I belong to myself, I'll be fine on my own. So now it's a chance for me to get to know you, the audience, a little bit. So can we get some lights up, please, Stephen, on the beautiful people in the audience. Just the beautiful ones, not the mingers. or everyone, that's fine by me. Okay, great, let's get to know. So what's your name, sir? Oh, that's fascinating, great. What do you do for a living, madam? Oh, how gripping, you must enjoy it so much. I'm glad we've bonded. But now back to me, because it's my back to show. But I do think it's a genuine equality issue. The risk of being serious for a second, ladies and gentlemen. I think gay and lesbian people should have much the same rights as everybody else to fall in love, to express their love and commitment in front of the community, and then one day, a few years down the track, to look across the breakfast table at that person, look into their eyes, and think, I am utterly sick of the sight of you. What the fuck was I thinking marrying you? Still, we have a snake fridge. Imagine. The lights are low, the fires are below, you're looking misty in the light. The whiskey's nearly empty, and we've talked all through the night. It's something we've discussed before, you even made a list of names. We might hope to transcend our mortality, but first let's face up to reality. Certain age, I have been thinking of turning a page. My life to date has been naughty, but I'm on the wrong side of 14. You are a woman of 39, beautiful, talented, quite too fine. God knows our DNA should be in the V&A, but should we really recombine? It's not that I'm lazy, but don't you see? I'm a depressive and you're OCD. Imagine how crazy our children would be. Won't someone please think of the kids? change the wiring in my brain, so that when it turns the switches, then I am not the same. So like a flower toward the sun, I will follow, stretch myself out thin. There's a part of me that's already buried, sends me out into this wind. I never did good things, I never did bad things, I never did anything out of the blue. No, no. I want an axe to break the ice, I want to come down right now. Ashes to ashes, fuck to fucking. We know Major Tom's a junkie, strung out in heaven's high, feeling an old-time low. This song is called Poor. I want to be in SW3, living the high life with my wife, shopping till we're dropping and then popping up for cocktails with friends. So much cash in the bank that they personally thank me. The manager offers to rank me and showers me with statements and the letters and the Christmas cards he sends. My wife is pretty, I work in the city, drink highballs, will coat to the eyeballs, burning while I'm earning pots of money which I'll spend to have a laugh. Splashing my cash with my credited cronies, blowing our wads in some restaurant, well, some Gordon Ramsay place where we get wankered and start feeling up the stuff. Drinking wine we can no longer smell, we will put our poor waitress through hell. Wouldn't that life just be swell for me? Except my wife has never loved me and she only married me on her sister's advice. Reluctantly she lets me fuck her twice a year, not in the rear, it's dear at half the price. She has a handbag the size of a compact car, wears face cream that comes in a diamond jar. She does bugger all but says she's in PR. My so-called friends despise me because the rumour is their bonuses are bigger than mine. They snigger when I say that sometimes clouds to me look just like dragons. I work 12 hours a day and it gets me nowhere. I cry in the jets and losing my hair. My friends are all pricks and my wife is a whore. Frankly, I'd rather be poor. I do like to give something back, ladies and gentlemen. I like to give back as much as I possibly can. Which is what led to a rather awkward incident late last year when I got fired by the Samaritans. It's kind of a funny story. I volunteered for their suicide helpline, and I misunderstood what was meant by suicide help line. So I thought my job was to facilitate, to help people end their lives with as little pain or inconvenience to others as possible. I'd like to be in SW3, but sadly I just can't afford it. I'm so broke that frankly it's a miracle that I don't work the street anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the show. I gather that you have enjoyed it. So please give lots of money so that I can pay my pianist and eat.